you cannot have in the one hand God inside you and go towards God, and in the other hand go towards the world.
You can.
You can?
Yeah. You just have to figure that one out. But you can, yeah. Just keep up your sadhana and sense Mother's grace throughout the day and do your chores.
Mm.
And do your chores as a offering to Mother or to God in whatever form.
Mm.
And don't think of them as something doing for yourself or for your employer, but as something you are doing as an act of service to the divine.
To be in the world, but not part of the world.
Yeah, you can say
Okay.
that also. It's a little different what I meant, but that's certainly part of it, yes. And yes, it is kind of it is not, but it is somehow a feeling of a split personality disorder, because you have begun to disidentify from Alexandra, but still you have the identification with Alexandra, who's depressed, and the disidentified witness part, which is blissful. And you have to have these two together, and then as time goes, they will merge. It can take years, but eventually, yes, it will fuse, and they'll just be love and bliss. There can also be fucked up periods, absolutely, but the love and bliss does not go away. It can go in the background, but you can still always let go of the garbage and return into it when you do a meditation or whatever. And that makes you better equipped to deal with the garbage. But in the beginning, there is this very strong division between the two, because the Alexandra part cannot contain the Shakti bliss part.
Yes.
And function. But just keep having both, and they will eventually come closer and closer, I promise you. But I'm glad you're enjoying that and you can do that switch. It's a very good sign, because it means your identification or sense of self is not stuck in one or the other. And then soon you'll be able to transform this duality or doubleness into a game. And then they begin to merge. No, I remember you were really on fire last time, a year ago or whatever, when you were here. So I'm glad it's not gone away.
I hope not.
No, of course it hasn't.
Sometimes there is this fear, of course, that you can lose what you gained. And then I think it's a problem of surrender. And I had a lot of problems of surrender.
I was just going to say that, and of suffusing the negative emotions with love and compassion also. So just as you in your normal life can have both, don't let yourself be completely taken up by emotional turmoil, but still have both. Then it's a very good practice when you get emotionally agitated or would normally have been caught up in it. But if you can retain contact with the silent grace, love, and still be in this terrible turmoil, oh man, you can learn so much from that. So take it as a blessing, not as a curse. Yeah?
Yes.
A chance for practice, not as an invitation to give up and resign, but as an invitation to some really deep practice. Because being in grace and love, when everything is calm and peaceful, that's kind of easy. But when life brings you into turmoil, then it's difficult to have the love and grace, because you forget it. You get so immersed in your emotional garbage. So practice having both.
I will.